Before he became the Viper, before WWE fans feared the sound of an RKO, before he became one of the most dangerous superstars in wrestling history, Randy Orton was a young man destroying his own future. He was arrested, disrespectful, out of control, and many people inside WWE believed he would never become a top star. But somehow, that same man became one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Cold, ruthless, legendary. So how did Randy Orton transform from a troubled rookie into WWE's ultimate legend killer? This is the rise of Randy Orton. Randall Keith Orton was born on April 1st, 1980, in Knoxville, Tennessee, USA. Wrestling was already inside his blood. His father, Cowboy Bob Orton, was a professional wrestler. His grandfather was a wrestler too, even his uncle wrestled. Randy was born into a wrestling dynasty. But surprisingly, his parents didn't want him entering wrestling, because they knew the truth. The injuries, the pain, the pressure, the pain, the pressure, the sacrifices. They wanted him to live a normal life. But Randy Orton was never meant to be normal. As a teenager, Randy was rebellious. He hated authority. He wanted freedom. After high school, he joined the United States Marines, but things went terribly wrong. Randy disobeyed orders multiple times. Eventually, he was discharged. His future looked dark. No clear direction, no serious career, no discipline. Many people at that point would completely fall apart. But Randy still had one thing: wrestling. And that would change everything. Randy began training in WWE's developmental system. The moment WWE saw him, they noticed something special. The look, the athleticism, the confidence. He had superstar potential. But there was one problem: his attitude. Backstage, Randy was known for arrogance. Some people disliked him. Others believed he was too immature for success. But inside the ring, dangerous. And WWE knew they had a future star. He was different, smooth, natural, dangerous. And WWE knew they had a future star. Then came Evolution. In 2003, Randy joined one of WWE's greatest factions ever, Evolution, alongside Triple H, Ric Flair, Batista. This changed Randy's life forever. Triple H became his mentor. Ric Flair helped him master psychology, and suddenly, Randy Orton started evolving fast. Fans loved his confidence, loved his style, loved his finishing move, the RKO. Out of nowhere, one move changed his career forever. Then came 2004, the biggest moment of Randy's young career. At SummerSlam, Randy Orton defeated Chris Benoit and became the youngest world heavyweight champion in WWE history. Only 24 years old. Think about that. Millions of wrestlers dream of becoming champion. Randy achieved it before most people even understand life. But success came with pressure, massive pressure, backstage issues, anger problems, discipline concerns, and things behind the scenes became complicated. Despite his talent, Randy's personal problems continued. Backstage issues, anger problems, discipline concerns. There were moments WWE nearly lost patience with him. People questioned whether Randy Orton was wasting his potential. And honestly, they had a reason to think that, because talent means nothing without discipline. But legends are tested before they rise, and Randy Orton slowly began changing. Then WWE created something darker, more dangerous, more perfect for Randy. The Viper. Cold, calculated, psychotic. This character fit Randy Orton perfectly, and suddenly, everything clicked. His promos became better, his confidence became real, his aura became untouchable. Fans couldn't look away. He became one of WWE's biggest attractions. Not because he was loud, but because he felt dangerous, like he could strike at any moment. And that made him unforgettable. RKO videos went viral everywhere. Then the RKO exploded worldwide. One of the most iconic finishers in wrestling history. Fast, sudden, brutal. The internet made it even bigger. RKO videos went viral everywhere. Memes, highlights, shocking moments. Randy Orton became a global sensation. And unlike many wrestlers, he stayed relevant for over 2 decades. That's rare, very rare. But behind the fame, Randy suffered deeply. Injuries started attacking his body, back problems, shoulder injuries, physical exhaustion. Years of wrestling were destroying him slowly. There were rumors he might retire permanently. Fans feared the end. But Randy kept fighting. Because wrestling wasn't just his job, it was his identity. Over time, Randy Orton achieved everything. Multiple world championships, main event matches, WrestleMania moments, historic rivalries, and respect. Real respect. Not just from fans, to one of WWE's greatest icons. Randy Orton's story is about transformation, but from the entire wrestling industry. Even younger wrestlers today study Randy Orton matches to improve themselves. That's how legendary he became. Not just a superstar, a standard. From a troubled young man to one of WWE's greatest icons. Randy Orton's story is about transformation. He could have destroyed his future, many thought he would, but instead, he became the legend killer. Cold, ruthless, iconic. And after decades inside WWE, one thing became clear. Legends come and go, but predators like Randy Orton are born once in a generation. And that is why the world will never forget the Viper. Randy Orton, the rise of a legend.